Well, I'm very currently in this. Got these cards everywhere, and in this very disappointing energy of complete betrayal. And we'll see what comes out. When I first cut the deck, I've got a judge in the background. It'll be nice to get the recompense, and unfortunately, that's involved in trafficking. See the towers come down. The FBI is involved. False reports coming out concerning underground secret contracts. A producer, perhaps. They are lying. Backstabbing. With a sister in the reverse. Is my sister my cousin? Oh, look at that one that's showing up. Airbnb in the reverse. Oh, man. Afterlife. Oh, my God. What an awful world. Slide that one. An uncle involved in it. Oh, my God. I can't. I just can't. It's not almost so much the disappointment and the being pushed out once again. An actress in the reverse. This is going to be an ultimate shit show anyways. Side piece lover. You set go with Airbnb in the reverse. Something that happened in September, was planned in September, attempted to be carried out in September. I've got Sagittarius, I've got Scorpio, I've got Libra, and a past life soulmate. Utilizing identity theft. Who are they stealing the identity of? A light worker, an intuitive, supreme social skills in the reverse, meaning somebody is losing the ability to manipulate a crowd to come against Gaia, to come against Mother Earth. We do have an actor in the upright, so possibly someone in the background working for a true love connection to come together that was deceived. Counterparts have executive qualities and are enlightened and serve enlightened causes. There's divine judgment going down on the situation. And those that have been bullied, harassed, targeted, stolen from, victims of a lot of junk are about to be highly honored. By leaders and to be leaders. Oh my God, I can't. They're originals and they're pioneers in the fields. They're people that stand in their power. And aren't always given the credit. They're among the chosen. Not always given the credit. They've got boss energy. And they lead with wisdom, and they make their decisions with wisdom. They care about others. They're the ones that deserve to win. I was connected to spiritual realms, but it came out in the reverse. So basically meaning that there are some that are misusing spiritual gifts or tapping into low vibrational practices. Possibly somebody that's masquerading as a gardener or a plant person. Or maybe a gardener or plant person sees through the BS of it all. Okay, I can't. I just can't. But we're the ones that win because we are the survivalists and we've had to survive. And so we're going to be able to survive. And it has been quite a day. I hate this stupid cold weather. I'm going to get out of here. I gotta get packing. There's an elderly person displaying some pretty whorish behavior. There's a paternal grandfather involved in the situation. Maybe concerning a gift that was left. Also some middle-aged peoples. Also a teenager who was barely legal. Alright, I can't anymore. A coworker and a business partner, possibly involved in some sort of nefarious destiny swapping kind of junk. I did have, again, participate in identity theft to steal what was meant to. Fraud. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I gotta clean this up. I've got some locations on these cards. I've got Central or South America being significant to situation. Japan in the reverse. Ukraine in the reverse. Rural area in the reverse. And New York in the reverse. So basically all like players in this whole scheme from those areas. You got a brother in the reverse. I do happen to have a sister in the upright, so I don't know. Seems from what I've heard, some people might be telling the truth about some things. Caribbean island and Mexico. Uptown in the reverse. Rancher Farm in the reverse. I don't know. I'm like feeling extremely attacked right now, and understandable. They contracted a self-contracted worker, possibly for what, some gang stalking. Or maybe that's somebody, since it's in the upright, that's seeing things and can shed a light on the situation. Also, a police officer in the upright, a real estate agent involved, father-in-law. I want to think there's some upright stuff going on with this, but maybe with some investigation, somebody is telling the truth there. I just had Philippines in the reverse, but I don't know what happened to that card. It kind of got stuck. Oh man, I can't. I just can't anymore. I cannot anymore. Oh my god. This is not good. None of it's good. It's all disappointing. Ready for some scales to be evened out. Someone's playing the victim. Using fake tears. They're about to hang a quilt. Okay. It wasn't their idea. So possibly somebody being found out for stealing somebody else's work. That being solidly proven. Alright. I just can't. Because the whole thing is beyond cruel. And it's really affecting us, and we don't deserve to be treated this way. It's just the devil in disguise. You're just the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. All right. Like I said, I can't anymore. I can't anymore. It's time to tell the truth. If you want to avoid a tower crashing, you want there to be grace for your judgment, time to tell the truth. So that those can develop their neglected gifts. Those of us that have had our shine sucked, we've been suppressed, we've been put down, we've been pushed down, we've been bullied, we've been harassed. We have not been treated fairly. Take responsibility, everyone, all sides. That's what I'm going to try to do. They are trying to prevent me from moving forward. It is super obvious. I have dishonest twice right here. Dishonest. The whole thing is dishonest. It's all abusive. People are using other people and they're getting ahead, and we're just tired of it all. We are tired of the lies, of the gaslighting, of the abuse, of people not owning up to their narcissistic behavior. Time to make a break for it. Can we make a break for it, please? Somebody that's pretending like they don't know what's being done and what's being talked about. With this being in the reverse. With it being the reverse, they're being found out. Their stories got holes, and they are looking like they don't know what they're talking about. Believing a lie. Concerning hacking, gang stalking. So is that actually what the playing dumb is about? Hacking and gang stalking is being found out anyways. Empathy and compassion in the reverse. And that is exactly it. Concerning cyber crimes. Houston, Texas. Stolen inheritance. Houston, Texas. Oh boy. I think that's very relevant to my situation personally. They tried to poison. Someone with an STD tried to poison a true divine feminine in order to carry out insurance fraud, a scam, a secret life insurance policy put on a true divine feminine. They're cons and alcoholics. It indeed is a war and has something to do with the war. There's some evidence in a journal. And it is time for a whole lot of people that have operated nefariously, that have committed fraud, to learn a lesson. The towers are coming. The towers are coming. The towers are coming. The towers are coming. This I'm getting, but there's no way I can stay here. I just can't. Kind of might have to for a while since I, blew my plan up. But I tried to blow my plan up because of the fact that the connection is so important to me. And it's the whole reason, well, it's not the reason I opened this page. I opened this page because I had to, because of the nefarious actions of somebody trying to steal a destiny. Movie theater in the reverse. So again, it's an actor, actress in the reverse. And something that was planned out or carried out at a resort. Something talked about at a resort. Maybe that's them to the stolen property, the stolen house. Also, planning and stuff gone down in the forest because they think they're off grid, and so they think that nobody can hear what they're talking about in the forest. So yeah, I don't know, but All those that are corrupt are going to be discovered. And I can't even believe this is still recording, because I don't want to be doing this anymore at all. I'm over it. I'm ready for the shenanigans to end. A server or a bartender. Not in the upright. Big surprise. Someone that pays for tarot readings. Somebody that pretends to read tarot, because this is not in the upright, it's in the upside down. So basically using those to manipulate messages. And also they call in dark entities. Somebody that's very, very codependent. This story's old. Story is old. They are fake AF. The story is old. They're immature. They're a follower. Something about this spying discovered. Spying discovered. They can no longer vamp. Nor can they pretend to be what they're not anymore. It's exposed. It's totally exposed, as is this. It's totally exposed. Totally exposed. I'm sick to my stomach. Oh shit, that just popped out. Probably why. I'm sick to my stomach. Is protecting someone whose life is in danger. Well, that is happening. It is happening for sure. No doubt. Because they realized that they were misled. And that's how they found out that they were misled. Wow. They were protecting someone whose life was in danger. Someone who is divine. Someone who is a quick thinker. Someone that has amazing strength. Someone that is of executive quality. And is multi-gifted. Yet being thrown out of the picture, so there's really got to be something to it. Why do we do this to humanitarians? Why? There's some really big reason. Some really big reason. Someone serves in a church to be fake, or to cover up who they really truly are. Someone who works for the fire department was in the upright. So basically some stuff being proven, found out, seen. Protection, possibly. From somebody that's stealing somebody's work or property and thereby wants them out of the way. That person has gender dysphoria. So possibly like someone masquerading as the other sex and as a fake or fraudulent spiritualist. They're being tricked, or they're tricking somebody else. Bank fraud in the reverse. It's being found out. It's being exposed. They are no longer going to get away with their junk. What they tried to do is exposed. The person that they tried to frame is innocent in the matter. It's a humble person. What they tried to do and frame and say had something to do with promiscuity. So they took a trip out of country to basically, I don't know, act like somebody else. They also lied under oath and committed perjury. Somebody that works in the fashion industry did this. Possibly like a model working with a fashion designer. Possibly. But the truth is that the person, it turns out they're celibate, that they've been targeted, that they are stable and mature, that they are trustworthy, and that they actually are a designer as well. All right. And they were taken advantage of. And it's not okay anymore, and it needs to be changed. Someone lied to a spouse. Someone hid documents. They had and still do have plans to try to torture, kill, or... And they involved somebody working with an insurance agency. Well, obviously, to create a policy, a sort of secret life insurance policy. Someone's OTR on the run. They were greedy and money obsessed and made very poor decisions. And so I'm seeing it in the reverse now. The setup of the life insurance policy on another is found out. It's exposed. It's found out and it's exposed. They did this to somebody that they were stealing money from, It was a big scam. I've got a detective in the reverse involved in the thing. A detective that was offered money to end another's life. A corrupt official that was offered money to end another's life. Defame somebody that's of high honor, that's gifted and talented, that works hard, is honest and transparent. The true divine feminine. And somebody with a drug addiction is withholding information about a death. And I feel like I'm about out of cards. Also, they didn't show up for their court dates. They are unfaithful. They are diseased. They are unoriginal and boring, and that's why they have to steal the ideas, the work, the energy of somebody else. They're very unmotivated and very lazy. And they are undeserving of the opportunity that they have been given and that the upright divine feminine has been deprived of. It's an embarrassing situation. It's left somebody in despair. A divine counterpart. And underwater. He feels underwater. He likes to go underwater. Also, spent a whole lot of his money. Oh, man, what's going on here? Having a tough time with my throat chakra because they're truly evil. And I'm really glad that they are being exposed for lying. Again, I got a police officer in the reverse. They lied to a police officer. Or a police officer that is secretly a drug user or supplying drugs to somebody that possibly is a nail technician or goes to the nail tech quite a bit. That is stalking. So as to commit insurance fraud. It's all lies. Their setup has failed. I have a niece or a nephew in the reverse. A painter. Homeland Security is on the thing. And I feel like there's a family member in the upright here in the situation. And so the whole thing is going to come out. About someone pretending to be somebody else in court. And that's how the narrative goes. That is how the narrative goes. It's thuggish, greedy behavior. Done to somebody that actually is good-natured, actually is happy and content. Their lies don't pan out. This person actually is happy and content. They are loving and unselfish. And the dishonest and fraudulent activity should not have happened. The person, the divine, the person, the victim, will be truly wealthy. They're truly wealthy on the inside. And they're going to get back what has been stolen from them. They're talented and they're going to get their chance to display their talents. Because they're pure in heart. And that's what we need more of. They're upstanding. They promote a healthy way of living and a healthy life and healthy attitudes. They're helpful and their intents are to help create a better tomorrow. They are smart. Brilliant, in fact. They're divine. I'm just going to end it right there because I'm about out of cards. Restore what has been stolen to the divine that has been sabotaged. No more sabotaging of the divine already. This madness and this junk needs to end now. It's time.